what's up, guys? It's me, Michael. We're here with Frankie, Orion, Francis. Back at it again. Story time. So I was with Frankie. We were working together. And when we got off, Frankie was like, yo, you want to come to the social club? I was like, let's do it. So I pulled up with Frankie, brought a couple of cutties, put it in Frankie's backpack, and we hop in there. People are playing Super Smash Bros. The DJ's playing SD Kid. We're playing Tekken. I'm destroying everybody and everything I do. I'm a man. I'm the man. And then Frankie introduces me to Jamal, which you don't remember.
I did have like more than 7 drinks with no food almost.
Frankie is outside. I'm looking for Frankie. Like, where's Frankie at? Frankie's in the bathroom. Frankie's in the back room. Frankie's in the patio. I'm like, I finally find Frankie. I get to Frankie. I'm like, Frankie, we gotta go. Frankie's like, I just want you to know that I'm so glad we're friends, and I really want you to know that I'm so glad that we're here together. I'm like, Frankie, stop. Frankie's like, no, I really want you to know that I really like. I'm like, Frankie, shut up. I'm like, we have to go. No, I just want to say that I love the fact that we're. So I finally convinced Frankie to leave. And we get out, we take the most awkward picture. And, we haven't eaten, and Frankie's, I can tell, is super inebriated and probably hasn't eaten a lot. So I'm like,
I ate a meatball and a cupcake.
I'm like, let's go to Whataburger. And so we pull up to Whataburger. The Whataburger speaker is like, would you like to try the bacon steakhouse double? I'm like, okay. I turn to Frankie. I'm like, would you like to try the bacon steakhouse double? And Frankie says, yeah, just the sandwich though. I'm like, okay. Yeah, can I get the bacon steakhouse double with just the sandwich? And Frankie's like, wait, no, can I get the root beer too? Can I get a root beer? I'm sorry, I also want a root beer. I'm like, okay. You said just the sandwich though. Frankie's like, I know, can I just get the root beer too? I'm like, okay, can I get a root beer as well? And so we pull around, we get the food, we get the bacon steakhouse double with the root beer. We pull up to Frankie's apartment, and I'm like, here's your food. And Frankie's like, oh no, nothing in that bag is for me. I'm like, what do you mean? What about the bacon steakhouse double? They're like, I don't know what you just said, but I didn't order that. I'm like, okay, but you ordered, and they're like, no, I only wanted the root beer. I'm like, okay, all right, okay, well, that's fine, Frankie, I'll see you. And I send Frankie on their way, and I'm about to head out. Then I'm like, my Cutwaters are still in their backpack. So I phone Frankie. I'm like, yo, you mind bringing the cutties in your backpack down to me? I only drank 1 Cutwater at the function because I was the DD. Right. So
I also drank half of that Cutwater, by the way.
That's true. I poured a lot of it into Frankie's cup.
Add that to my fucking 7 drinks I had.
Indeed. So Frankie comes out, brings me the box with 2 Cutwaters in it and a $5 bill, and says, I'll put a 5 in there for the Cutwater I took out.
That's why my witch was in the sink, bro.
And that'll make sense, I promise. So I'm like, are you kidding me? And Frankie's like, I'm sorry, I could bring it back to you if you want. I'm like, I'm just kidding, because a Cutwater is like $3.50. Right. So, I made like $1.50. I'm up $1.50, so I'm like, I'm fine. So I was like, okay. And so I'm like, okay, I start my commute back home. I cut the music up. I'm whipping out.
You saw the entrance to my apartment complex. Yeah. You know about how far away it is.
And I'm whipping out. I'm looking
barefoot.
Left and right. I'm looking left and right like, okay, we're done. I'm whipping out. I'm about to turn left. Boom, 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 on the side of my passenger window. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I getting robbed? Like, is the apocalypse happening? Is the purge happening? Like, oh my god. Oh my goodness.
That's like a clear 500 feet.
Yeah, this is dark. It's right there, but it's a dark highway.
Mind you, like a moment before the pounding on my passenger window happened, I see Frankie in my rear view passenger window. But it was too fast to tell what was going on. And I hear like the pitter patter of bare feet on asphalt. Bare feet on asphalt. Bare feet on asphalt. I'm like, oh my, my heart jumps out of my chest. I'm like, I rolled it. Right? And this was before I spooked Francis. This was the day before I spooked Francis.
No, because somebody else said that you spooked them the day before that too.
Well, I'm a jokester. I'm a little trickster, So,
I'm
a troublemaker.
Yeah.
All I roll down the window. I'm like, Frankie, what on earth? Frankie's like, I'm sorry. Did I leave my phone in here? I'm like, Frankie.
My bad, bro. My
I said,
bad.
Frankie, verbatim, I said, I fucking called you while you were inside of your fucking apartment, and you brought my fucking Cutwaters out to me and went back into your apartment. No phone was involved. How in the fuck would your phone be in my car if I called you from within your apartment in my car, and you picked up the phone?
How was I supposed to know? I was scared. I left my phone in Santi's car that one time, dude.
And so the next day I come to work, and I'm like, Frankie, do you remember going to
Dude,
Whataburger?
no,
Frankie's like,
literally.
no, I don't.
I literally walk in and I'm like, dude, did we go to Whataburger last night? Because there's root beer all over my floor. I like spilled the root beer, my witch is in the sink. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, I'm like, dude, I hope my clothes even made it home. Like, I was just laying in bed, like half dead. Literally, I thought I was gonna die. Like, even when I came in, I thought I was gonna die. I was in the Uber, like, I had the oh shit handle with my hand plastered like this, and I'm like manually like pressing the do not vomit button in my brain. It was bad. It was brutal. And my friend was like, yeah, bro, you barged in the bathroom like while we were in there, and like you were just in front of everyone while I was trying to pee, and I was like,
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a really efficient use of the toilet sitting